Castricum, North Holland. Castricum, also called Bacum on Zee, known for its beautiful dune reserve and beach. Many guests enjoy a day out and enjoy the beautiful nature. The house of John and his family is a few kilometers away from the dunes and beach. And this beautiful nature reserve is also a beautiful habitat for various birds of prey that John suffers from, and can sometimes be really frustrating. More than 20 pigeons are lost every year. But he has resolved not to worry so much about it anymore. It's nature. This way the pigeons stay indoors from the last flight in September until the beginning of April. The basic pigeons. In the construction of his long-distance loft, John looked for pigeons that were suitable to handle the greater distances to his loft. Over the years there have been pigeons from Jan Rolfs from Almar from his Montar couple, Dennis Borken from Russen, Tynesthagen from Castricum. A cock from Dennis Borken cross hen from Tynesthagen. He bred a pigeon which won 4 from Barcelona out of 6 times he went there. From Corner Schirmer from Castricum, there were youngsters from his Nighthawk couple. Via Wouter Mailing from Beverwijk something came out of the Gouden Tien from Friedeboer from Boverkerspel, and out a son of Orion Cross Quickstridge from Gelgelema. John has a pigeon from this which has already won prizes 3 times and now resides in the breeding loft. John Hardebol, winner of First National and First International Tarbes, St. Vincent, ZLU 2022. Castricum. Due to all the situations, regulations and rules surrounding Corona, it has been a difficult start to the racing season over the past 2 years. Delayed flights and a compressed and a modified race calendar. Partly because of this, St. Vincent has not been on the flight calendar of the ZLU for 2 years. This year, this marathon flight from St. Vincent completes the ZLU agenda. The last edition of this international flight was flown in 2019, and the winner is still vaguely in the memory. After a bit of searching, we came across at Fort Ewing from Strigen in South Holland. Ad then also won the first international with his hen Willock. In the year 2,696 Dutch pigeons were basketed, and 10,597 pigeons were entered in the international competition. The Belgian Verstangedrag, Entente Belgique, saw the number of internationally entered pigeons drop slightly to 10,198 pigeons. This season, the Dutch fanciers basketed 2,308 pigeons, which was 388 less than 2 years ago. In the Netherlands, the enthusiasts had to wait until Saturday morning when the first report came from Zeeland. Here the well-known Martin de Porter from Sluis clocked a pigeon at 5:02 a.m. At a distance of 933 kilometers, this would give a speed of 1,002 meters per minute. Almost an hour and a half later, it was John Hardebol from Castricum in North Holland who received his first bet at 6:26 a.m. His distance is 1,091 kilometers, and this would give a winning speed of 1,091 meters per minute. For John Hardebol, this meant the victory both nationally and internationally. Lieke, First National and First International Tarbes, St. Vincent. The light scratch hen with ring number NL21412332 was named Lieke after her national and international victory, after John's eldest daughter. It is a small and a real balloon when in top condition. She was basketed as first signed on eggs of about 10 days. John was confident that she would not disappoint her boss. As a yearling, she won prize 459, 6,804 pigeons, from Agen yearlings, and from Bergerac of the department she flew 104th against 6,235 pigeons, and was 12th in the Fond Club, 1,636 pigeons. Then she came home at 11:22 p.m. So she could go on for a long time in the evening. She had her nest box in the small box in the garden. But when her cock was caught by the clipper, she looked for a new partner in the large loft in the barn and kept flying in and out. She was played on from here. Perhaps an extra motivation. Lieke was not the only pigeon from John that took part in the race from Tarbes. 14 of them entered. In total, more than 10,000 started, so I can measure myself against the strongest participants from Europe. What is special is that I have grown Lieke myself. I prefer to keep her for myself, but if someone offers an extreme amount, I might sell." John said. Even for the tested pigeon keeper, it remains a mystery that racing pigeons manage to find their loft again every time. They have not really figured that out yet. Usually they manage to find their home again, but unfortunately it also happens that they die on the way or that a pigeon is found when it is exhausted or lost. People who find them can contact the NPO, so that the owner can be traced. Finally, when asked if there are still races on the program, John answers, "The last one for me this year will start in Pekeng on August 5th. However, Lieke stays at home, because she deserves some extra rest." Thank you for watching. Until next time.